What is up, guys? I've got some exciting news in this video. The new Call of Duty, we already got new information like the name of the game, the engine it's going to be running on, and a lot more information on the new 2021 Call of Duty already. So before we get into this video, if you could subscribe to the channel, that'd be madly appreciated. Really helps the channel, it's free, really easy, and you can always change your mind and then subscribe at any point. Okay, let's get into the video. So already, guys, we got a lot of interesting facts to talk about. Not facts, but leaks, information about the new Call of Duty that'll be released later this year. Already, it's only March, nearly April. Probably April when this comes out, actually. No, it won't be. But it's very early on to be getting leaks about the new game already. Especially the Warzone leaks, because we haven't got the new map on Cold War yet. So I would take most of this information with a pinch of salt, because none of it is facts, but reliable leakers have said this information, which 9 times out of 10 get stuff right. So take it how you will. So the name, whether it's going to be a confirmed name, it's going to be WW2 Vanguard. I doubt it might not be the name, but that's what we got right now. So that's going to let me digress into the theme, which you probably heard in the name, World War II. So it's Sledgehammer Games making this game, and Sledgehammer have made quite a few Call of Duties, for instance, Advanced Warfare, World War II. So for ages people were saying it's going to be one of the two second games, like Advanced Warfare 2 or World War II 2. Which, that's what is looking more likely, because Advanced Warfare, we haven't seen much about that, and people were saying it's too outdated now. Like the first one came out too long ago for a second game. Personally, I would love to see Advanced Warfare come back as a second game, but whether they'll do it or not, I don't know. So instead they're going to be doing a World War II, or the leaks of the World War II Vanguard, which is the second game. So it's going to be set in obviously the World War II era again, the name we know. And something really interesting is, they're going to keep the 2019 Modern Warfare engine in this new game, or make it really similar, which I've talked about in loads of videos, how I love the engine of Warzone and Modern Warfare 2019. So they're doing a very similar engine and in-game mechanics, if not the same one, I don't know, but very similar anyway to that game. So it's going to feel like Warzone, and it's going to feel amazing. Like, I think personally that's one of the best movements and like just engines we've had on any Call of Duty, so that's obviously a step in the right direction. I've seen community posts and stuff, people asking would they want another World War II game. Most people aren't very happy about it. Personally, I think World War II was a decent game when it first came out, and I know this is what everyone says, and I totally agree. The game was a good game when you look back and play it now, but stuff just got added too late. The game was too boring too quick, and then the game got good too late is the perfect phrase to say, because the game was really good and had a lot of cool content on it, but it came out too far into the year. If they did it all from release and from launch, probably would have been a really good game. But as I did, and most people did, because that content wasn't on the game from release, we got bored of it. But I still think World War II was a decent game, and if they just like improve what they didn't do on the first one into the second, they possibly could make a really good game. So yeah, with the engine being the Modern Warfare one on this new COD, that's a great step in the right direction. And if they just learn off a few mistakes they made in the first game, and they can patch that in the second, I reckon that can be a great deal. One of the main questions is skill-based matchmaking going to be in this next game? Obviously nothing's facts again, but I've seen talks and people saying it probably won't be as heavy as Cold War, but going on Call of Duty in the future, just in general now, not just a new game, just the future of Call of Duty is going to have skill-based matchmaking. Like, they're not going to get rid of it. They're probably going to learn off their mistake of Cold War and not do it as heavy, but it's always going to be there just because it makes them too much money. At the end of the day, they need to sell their game, and by selling their game they need to introduce it and cater to the newer players. Even though it's so annoying for OGs or just any Call of Duty fan, that's what's making them money, so I just don't think it's going to go away anytime soon. But either way, if they make it alright, like Modern Warfare had skill-based matchmaking, but you didn't notice it as heavy as Cold War, so if they just learn and maybe do something like that again, I think it could work out perfectly. But yeah, a lot of information so far. The name, World War II Vanguard, might not be 100%, but we now know it's set in the World War II era if that's what they're going with, so it's probably going to be quite similar to the first game. And then Warzone. Warzone's probably going to be in it. A new map, they're probably going to do yearly maps, I said this before. So when that game comes out, probably expect the Warzone map with it. That's probably how it's going to be for the future of Call of Duty. And yeah, that's like all the information we have so far. It's not much information, but there's a lot. And it's actually quite big and important, because it already talks about a new game is mad. So I hope you lot enjoyed this video. If you did, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll catch you guys later.